Step 1 to watching your riff tracks. Get RuPaul's Drag Race Series 6 Episode 1 on your computer. You can do this totally legally through Netflix. It is not expensive. It is not terrible. If you've not used it before, you get a month's free trial. Really, it's bad for your computer to use bad things.
This is not us covering our asses at all. Anyway.
Not at all. It's also just genuinely good advice, seriously. And Netflix is good people.
Let it go.
Okay, fine.
People know how to use Netflix.
I was expecting a series of Frozen references after that. But okay. Never mind. We're letting that one. We're letting go of Let It Go.
We're letting it slide.
Oh yeah, that works. That works fine. And turn to 000000000. All the zeros in time, and we will start together. And you can listen to us talk silly things over Drag Race. You might want to turn the volume down a bit so you can hear us. Usually best on the second watch, so you can get some extra entertainment out of it.
So this may confuse people, but we are posting this video after episodes. We were posting this video before episodes 3 and 4, and yet we did our reviews for episodes 3 and 4 first because of some scheduling conflicts that happened.
Yeah. Originally the format was we wanted to watch an episode, then we wanted to talk about it, but we found we didn't have the time for that. We can blitz through them much faster if we do it this way, and it makes better content, and it still should be funny or interesting if you've not actually got Drag Race in front of you. I have listened to people do this before, and they're just funny, interesting people, like Cameron and Alex on London Run are doing this now, for films.
Oh, and now you have to listen to us. Well, don't have to, I suppose you could turn off. Don't turn off!
Please, don't turn off.
Anyway, let's start the episode. Let's not ramble on in the intro.
Yes, so set yourself to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and press play in 3, in 2, in 1... Sickening!
1 year ago, in an abandoned...
Yes, the preamble.
14 queens were
Little Pancake would make a great horror villain.
broken down and tortured. Since then, evil has lain dormant.
We haven't cleaned the place at all.
Where'd that come from?
Implication being that Rue has lived in the studio for the year in between and just eaten whatever wild animals have come in.
Either that or whatever, random dresses she could find.
Yeah, true. Ooh. I recognise one of those.
Neil Patrick Harris is in this season? Oh my god!
Yes. Well, I
am, I think I'm probably more excited about Neil Patrick Harris as a guest judge than I have been about any other guest judge. Apart from maybe Elvira.
Well, there have been a few celebrity guest judges that I've actually recognised and already liked. Like, there's been Dita Von Teese.
Yeah, she's awesome. But Neil Patrick Harris.
True, it is Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, Response to Trinity.
Oh yeah. Where can I possibly buy that song from? Is it potentially available on iTunes?
I don't think you need to plug for Rue. I'm pretty sure that Rue is going to plug the crap out of all of her stuff.
Rue has made a career out of Rue plugging her career,
and other
which is interesting.
Stuff.
Oh, true.
Because we're about to get the thing of RuPaul's Drag Race is sponsored by such and such and such and such.
Oh, can we? That should be a drinking game. Drink every time someone says absolute vodka. Drink every time someone says Alan Chuck.travel. Also available on iTunes.
Stop plugging for Rue.
I love how it's just 5 seconds of it. We've got the title and everything.
My name is Adora Delano. I'm 23 years
Oh,
old.
see.
I'm a fucking Libra. So I've decided I can pee. I don't fit in with society. I don't fit
Adora
in with
is...
drag queens. Ow.
I'm trying not to reference the things we've already reviewed, but I really did not like Adora at this point.
No. No, partly because when you first see Adore, you're like, that can't be the proper name. It must be something different. You keep saying Adora. I keep saying Adore.
Ah, Ben de la Creme.
So much personality.
My name is Ben Lickrem, and I'm 31 years old.
And you look like a really attractive man, and it's really confusing.
Ben Lickrem is effervescent and optimistic. I refer to her as terminally delightful. So positive, she could cause death at any moment.
Well, I'm gonna park right next to you. We're already the best of friends. What's your sign? Oh, I never got one of those.
I love Ben. Ben is so much vim and personality squeezed into a tiny dress. That's why the boobs are coming out so much, I think. Gia Gunn, here to kill.
I'm 23 years old. Gia's a fishy girl. She's CCC. Crazy cuckoo cunt. Just got off the boat, you know, little trip from Asia. Just landed like fresh tilapia.
I like her bag.
You know, with the hula hoop with the pocket on it. I feel like you're gonna kind of be like maybe the motherly figure. The mother? Okay, alright.
Aww.
La Ganja Stranja.
Yes, bitch. Work. My name is Laganja Stranja. I'm 24 years
So
old.
dapper. I love them in and out.
Yeah.
I didn't like...
That quiff, oh my god.
From quiff to queef, I didn't like La Ganja originally, partly because the dress is crazy. And the hair is very Gaga circa the Fame season. A little bit too cuckoo.
I don't know.
But they did come into their own once they actually make some more dresses. Which is awesome. Interesting idea.
Yeah.
I'm 24 years old, directly from Guaynabo, Puerto Rico.
And here I thought gays weren't allowed in the Scouts.
I love that Latino R roll, which I can't do.
What's up, girl? You know, something weird, but something glamorous.
Yes, we look at it with envy.
I'm not too sure about April's look, because it's giving me a little bit of butch.
There's nothing wrong with Butch.
No.
Still feminine.
Don't hate, Gia. It's a misfire.
Hey, bitches. Y'all ready to rock and roll? Woo! Oh, shit. I need to put these back on.
I'm Kelly Mansell. I'm 37 years old.
First good read of the series.
Gorgeous.
I am an actor. I've been on a bunch of television shows, but I promise I'm not going to walk around reciting my IMDb page like some people we know from past seasons. Absolutely. Kelly looked enough. The look was nothing to gag over. Glowing hearts on a simple dress is not giving me drag.
This is awesome.
Well, you were serving fish from the ghetto. She was actually serving drag. Drag is you.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Girl, what? An alien?
Take me to Uranus.
You need a bigger zip on that.
Or a really big zip tag.
Yeah.
Pull it down,
We're,
baby.
we're
Because
good.
yeah, that was really stylish until you got stuck.
Take me to take me to your. There we go. Take me to your stylist.
40 years old. Vivacious is the last original club kid in New York City.
I'm ready for this.
We killed the others.
Right about now.
Abducted and probed.
Bowery abstract entity. Vivacious is living art. I cannot wait to see who the next girl is, honey.
I wonder if she's gonna be as fierce as all of us, or more manly.
Oh,
Yes, and we get to the crux of the gimmick for the first part of the season.
and the reason why we skipped 2 episodes and not 1. Did you hear that from Ben? There's 1, 2. Oh, who can count this high? Is there enough?
The drag revolution will be televised. So don't adjust your sets, because this extravaganza is being broadcast in HDS. That's high definition shade. We now return to our regularly scheduled competition, already in progress.
With them being in the same wig, I do wonder if Rue records all of those one after another.
Probably.
Welcome to RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, let's see, is there anyone missing? Let's see, 1, 2...
Where's Shangela?
Oh god, if they brought Shangela on the season, I might be forced to throw something at somebody.
I mean, programs?
Because for the first time, we're not having just one premiere, we're having two. You are the first 7 queens to arrive. This week, you'll be competing against each other, and one of you will be...
Surprise!
Next week, it's part 2.
Which is a great idea, because one of the difficulties with having the regular openings with 14 people in it is just the ones
You don't get
it's-
a chance to actually see any of them or get
Yeah.
to know any of them. So the person who goes in the first episode gets no...
absolutely no memorability at all.
although on the other side of things, I do feel like it's kind of forcing a team mentality.
Yeah, it's forcing a clique, which has been difficult in previous ones. Ooh, who is it this time? Colour Evolution. Plug number 1, take a drink.
I'll be cutting a big fat check for $100,000.
$100,000.
We're going to celebrate
Worth approximately 50,000 RU dollars.
Hashtag all TV, all shade. Starting with your first photo shoot. It's
Excitement!
blindly in season 6.
That is the thing I really loved about Strip Search, is that because they didn't do one day, one episode, they did one day was 3.
Mm-hmm.
They did every episode as 3 parts. There was
Are you okay?
there was the mini challenge, there was the main challenge, and then there was the elimination stage.
Yeah.
And because of that, by the time you got to the first person being eliminated, they'd got 3 episodes. They'd had time to draw something, they had time to be interesting and be memorable. And that's why, as a lovely reference to it, on
You
the
can
Strip
afford...
Search,
Sorry.
on the Strip Search website, they had a poll when the final episode was coming up of who do you think will win, but then just put the 3 competitors. They put everyone, and the person who came out first came out top by miles. And in interviews afterwards, including the one I did with Abby Howard, check it out on 16D, she said, well, who did you think was going to win? Alex! He went before his time!
Amazing face, dancery body moves, and confidence.
I'm really scared that I might fly off this fucking thing, and heels are gonna go flying here. Lashes are gonna be on my chin.
Alright, kiddo, don't be nervous. I'm gonna talk you off the ledge.
This shit is not like the business.
Whenever you're ready,
Okay, ready?
you're gonna count it off, right?
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
There's one small step for man, one massive drag if you're in heels.
Okay.
Do pretty legs, like do you know, like a dancery thing.
I'm sorry, I'm a giraffe.
Adore looked like her limbs were all broken.
Serving Lois Lane, Lanky Couture.
She gives a really amazing face.
Ooh, she does. She looks like she's ragdolling, but she has a good face.
You're on air in 3, 2, 1.
Ben, I think, is definitely going to be one of my favourites for this series.
I do love Ben. Although, as far as face goes, giving the body, not the face. Oh no, there the face worked. Previous shot, not so much.
Check out the size of that sack.
Wow, they brought another costume.
Now, on today's short flight, we'll be serving fish. We down.
Oop, that did not quite work.
Well, no, but you can try it again.
Okay, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I know we're trying to give body and mug, but I'm just so scared of snapping my neck. Chi-chi-chi-chia!
If you do, it's on camera, you'll get $1 million.
Was that better?
I really thought you'd be better at going down.
She may be fish, but she ain't flying fish.
That one really worked.
Laganja! Come on down!
We're gonna get some kind of panty
Oh.
shot. There we go.
Well,
Yeah.
she's wearing a big foofy dress.
Oh, layered of panties.
If you
What?
can go a little bit higher and a little bit further out.
Alright. Queen overboard!
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I have to say though, I mean,
A young
one thing that's really endearing to me, having worked with other people as well, there is a certain mentality of people who are like, oh, I just can't do this. Oh no, this is too hard. Oh god. And it's like, oh no, can you do it again? Can you do me all this? It's like, oh, I'm not sure if that's not the attitude. Something's really endearing. It's like with Laganja there.
Yeah.
It's just like, could you do that? And it's like, yeah, no problem. I'll give it a shot. And that's something I like to see in people in general.
Yeah, it's good to have a go-getter who can actually take direction. I mean, it was one of the saddest things about Series 5 was just when Alaska was not coping with the water challenge.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, no, come on, you worked for years to get in this. Don't go out of the first round. We want to see you do well. Your dress is awesome.
Vivacious. This challenge in that dress. Well, I say dress, costume. Ornacia.
Now has her own title card. Wow, she fell fast.
Ornacia was giving me face, but you not so much. Oh boy. Are you okay?
Peekaboo!
Wrap your head around. Oh my goodness.
You did not jump with that head on.
Yes, I did, honey. You girls look different as men, honey. Della definitely does not look the same that I do.
No.
But still really, really good looking.
Across the room.
But Gia is still a lady boy, in or out of geesh.
I feel so free. Like, free willy.
Looking around the room, there's a lot of young queens. Vivacious and I are probably the older ones. I'm sure she's older, but,
This is like my 21st year doing drag.
Whoa, you're legal now.
I
Legal for what
Dragon.
things? Illegal things.
17 years.
Ooh.
You can never stop learning, you never stop studying your craft.
Kelly's drag caliber is just not to where I would expect it to be for an experienced queen. If it's just not giving it, maybe it's just not for you.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why I don't like Gia.
No.
That is so cute. Oh, thank you. How is she though? Girl, what? How is she though? Fuck all the way off.
So many
All
leotards.
these girls have these crazy
Rhinestone dresses, and I brought like 4 gallons with me. So
Wow.
that
You did not expect to last.
moment in time.
That or did you bring sewing ability? Because that's the other thing. There's so much stuff you make on the show.
Yeah.
I just finished binge viewing your on-air.
But then sometimes, like, the younger, like, inexperienced drag queens can actually learn quite an awful lot in the series. Just from...
Oh, it's totally true.
True falling star. The winner is
Ooh. Look at the ganja in lipstick.
Laganja.
Yeah. Just body posture and expression, yeah.
Congratulations, Laganja. Thank you, Rue.
I do love it when men wear makeup.
I totally forgot. I am double part. Girls, follow me.
The one change to that line I would have made. It's a perfectly fine line. But do you remember Cow and Chicken?
Vaguely.
The red guy who was Satan was one of the characters, and he would often do things like saying, "Quick, walk this way," and then starts walking with his butt.
Yes.
And everyone else is like, okay, and tries to copy him.
But that's to be fair, that's a pretty old joke. Just the walk
that's
this
a
way
good
and then
point.
doing like a really weird walk, and then everyone else suddenly trying to do the really weird walk.
Fair enough, that makes sense.
Oh. Sorry,
Drag Race will be right back after this message. Drag Race is sponsored by Drag Race.
Do you want to meet the other 7 queens?
What's in the van? What's in the van? What's in the van?
What's in the box?
Well,
What's in the box?
you'll have to survive this week's main challenge. These boxes contain items inspired by some of TV's greatest hits. Now, using the junk from one of these trunks, you need to create your best high-fashion drag look. Laganja, you won the mini challenge, so you get to assign 1 box to each queen.
I'm going to choose Dancing with the Stars.
Good choice.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's a very androgynous voice.
I'm thinking
Interesting.
Because of your entrance look, you might be able to take Duck Dynasty and make it work.
Duck Dynasty. Is that for real?
Make of it what you will.
I'm gonna go with
If you didn't know the show, would they help?
What about vivacious?
Probably.
Because you can't have the internet or anything on you though, because you'd be able to reveal.
What do you have for adore?
I'm whispering Golden Girls. Like,
You're not whispering. You're giggling it out like a tiny girl is trying to give out what she wants for Christmas.
The competition starts. Sorry.
The shade of it all.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that. What do you have for Kelly Mantle?
I think I'm going to go with the Downtown Abbey.
Well, that means that
Downton.
Angela Craig-
Yeah, I don't think you've seen that show.
Thank you for being a friend.
Downtown Abbey sounds like some kind of
Gentlemen, start your
themed burlesque house.
Sort of nun-themed burlesque.
Yeah.
Or, priestly themed.
That could be interesting.
Ooh, she got some feathers, girl.
Laganja, you hooked me up.
Thanks, Mama, for being so fishy to the
Like, you gotta think through who that is and be like, okay, if I can't figure out who the hell it is, it's probably them.
It's crap. I got about...
Oh, you got furs in there.
You got
Fake furs, probably, but...
You got so many different things.
Crap.
How are you, April? Do you hate me yet?
Why would Laganja think I can relate to this?
She's known you for 20 minutes. That's why.
She's fucked.
Did you just read everyone and then hope that they put it in?
Get it.
I'm not happy that Laganja gave me Honey Boo Boo. I'm sorry, this smells so gross. I don't know if it's her strategy. I'm getting you. And if she did that on purpose, then... Karma.
Revenge, a Rue story.
Honey Roo Roo.
Well, the thing is, I know I've said it already, but you can make anything out of anything. You just know,
Oh yeah.
just because it doesn't have rhinestones and sparkles on it, that means you can try and go something different.
Exactly, go minimal. Like, just look at anything Alaska did. Alaska uses so many minimal components, the things that are just made of one thing.
Was it Alaska that made the shrink wrap dress?
Yeah, she made
That
lots.
was
She
amazing,
made
yeah.
recycled her things a lot.
Well, no, like they made the dress out of garbage and
Yeah.
made it basically out of.
Yeah, the first episode she walked in a recycled dress, and then to prove that she could do it, she did it with the garbage that she was given in the garbage episode.
It's just like, yeah.
Yeah, made out of bin bags and just random tosh.
I think she won the challenge on that one as well.
She did.
And make it happen.
And then everyone was
That musical sting. Sorry, I apologize.
just the.
Yeah, it's just like, especially when Rue just gives one of those looks. Wait for it, it'll happen.
So I'm just gonna try to get this as feminine as I possibly can with a cowl neck and a baby dragon.
A baby dragon. Yeah, okay.
There we go.
See, that would be a cool use of Google Glasses. If you had that, and then it would be able to tell if you just did like a leer or like a head turn, and it would just make the noise. How many things would be more sinister like that? You could be a real life Morticia Adams.
She's my childhood idol. She's the whole reason I started first.
Ooh, thought of a new superpower thing.
Ooh.
Someone who has their own soundtrack.
Or just can produce sound effects.
No, they're not they can produce, they just happen.
Oh wow.
So you know when something sinister is about to happen because like the music would change.
Interesting.
And it's like, is this about to get dangerous? Oh yeah, the music's changed.
I will.
That would be really cool. It might have to work in animated or filmed form though, because it would be required.
Yeah, I found
It's the difficulty I've discovered with wanting to have a. I'm still running now. A drag-based superhero. Is
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to step away from the show too much.
no, it's all right.
Yeah, but
Especially if you're a man.
But yeah, drag-based superhero would be cool.
well, I think you need to take a risk.
Okay.
I'm scared shitless, I'm not gonna lie, you know. I can't be the first queen to go home.
Just.
Gia.
Hi, Rue.
You got the
I mean, for me, if I had all of that friggin' sort of checkered stuff, I'd try and make like a kilty type skirt or like a schoolgirl.
Oh, you
thing.
would. You so would make it kilt.
Yeah,
And that would work.
To be fair, it wouldn't be an actual kilt because pleating takes forever.
Much I
Maybe
love
something
pleats.
flowy, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go maybe like very gownish. Maybe like a dress.
A dress that's like a gown. Interesting.
So like I'm gonna make some clothes that are like clothes like
I'm planning to wear them
possibly
on my body maybe.
yeah.
Rue really can put them in days in the headlights.
My American Idol.
Days in the highlights?
Hmm.
Kind of thing? Yay! This is alright. Adam Lambert's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, he's adequate. Yeah. But he's massive prioritizes this huge thing because he's one of the few people who were on American Idol and is openly gay,
Yeah.
which caused him a lot of controversy at first. Which is one of those things where it's like, if you get controversy out of something that isn't bad, it tends to help you. He's doing very well because of it, which is good for him.
Yeah.
I just don't rate him that much.
One attempt to help the bitch get the ensemble off of the man.
And I do feel like thanking him because his cover of...
Sorry.
What I'm gonna do? These bitches are basically ready at this point. I'm freaking the fuck out.
Whoa, easy. Calm down, honey.
Cheers. Relax. Count to 10. Breathe. I still really think they should change that frigging title music.
Oh,
It's the weakest part of the show.
It is, isn't it? For a show that has so many musical stings, you think there would be a big-ass theme tune. I need to steal everything Rue owns.
And then, have it shortened.
And then have it... You make a point.
Season 6, bring out your bitches.
Shake the dice and steal the rice. It's Santino. Welcome back, baby.
I wonder if you got pictures of Michelle at the judgings and put them in chronological order, if we'd see as her boobs get bigger.
Or just more pushed up.
The evolution of glam.
And Santino's hair would get shorter.
You look really good tonight.
Oh, thank you. So do you.
And Rue would be an unaging vampire queen.
For this week's big opening, we challenged our first 7 queens to take leftovers from TV's greatest hits and create their very own runway couture. Gentlemen, start your engines and may the best woman win. Now, sissy down.
New series, new song.
Keeping up with the Kardashians. Keeping up with the Kardashians.
She really does like zebra colours.
What show was she doing again?
Giving up the Kardashians.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose.
As far as I'm aware, the Kardashian sisters are 3 famous people with a lot of money.
Who are famous for having lots of money, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Hiltons.
Like if there was 3 Paris Hiltons. Oh, cool. Sense of our glasses.
You see,
I'm walking on the runway for the first time ever.
she was bitching, and I mean, it's not amazing, but it's still free. That's
She turned it out.
yeah, and
The hair is interesting. The look is using the pieces. It's
the duck on a string as well, which is freaking awesome.
very memorable.
Or a lure, sorry.
Ooh, I like the nails. Not so much for the rest of it. The body piece is alright. It looks... Okay, head, hood.
Well, she's going for sort of dancing. The shoulder thing's a bit much, but
Yeah.
sorry, not the shoulder, the collar.
Yeah. The headpiece is just weird.
Now she's doing Downton Abbey. Christine Baranski's in the
See,
house.
I don't like Downton Abbey. I've never really gotten on with it as a show, but that does not say
Downton Abbey at all.
Georgian England to me
No.
at all. Is it Georgian England?
Oh, Oh, I don't even know. But I have seen it. My mum's very fond of it. She loves period dramas.
But yeah, it's sort of England in the 20s.
I bet $100,000 to make her hot.
Well, it does look like she drew it on with crayons, so... What's that sparkly?
Well, to be fair,
It fits
it's
the
a little
theme.
bit funny boo-boo, yeah.
Oh, and there's the glasses.
Oh, the shade.
2004, Heatherette Show.
Can you read for them, honey? I don't know how yet. Nice big bow.
Representing the Game of Thrones. Vivacious. Hey.
Mary Jane in the house.
Those hips! Oh my god!
Those hips don't lie. They preach.
I am giving this old school style New York walk pose. What time is it?
Good lord, such a slide. That's like Richter scale measurable.
Ain't no red wedding here. Bend to the creme.
And yeah, oh my god. That is just amazing.
It's elegant, it's also drag and camp.
Bend to the creme facade.
The makeup's lovely, the prop is hilarious.
I so want Ben de la Creme to do Michelle Visage for the Snatch Game.
Oh god, yeah! Oh.
I don't know if you could do like the attitude and the accent and the personality, but the look definitely.
Wouldn't it be fun if there was two queens that agreed beforehand to do both Michelle?
And Rue.
Oh yeah, it could be Michelle and Rue. No, I was thinking like two Michelles and see if they could have Michelle off. But Michelle and Rue would be funny as well. They just did their podcast basically.
Yeah.
It's time for the judges' critique.
It'd be a bit of ego stroking, but
First up,
I don't know if Rue needs anyone else to stroke her ego after she's done stroking it herself.
Well assembled. Your hair is flawless.
Let's see what Santino has to say.
Absolutely.
One thing I want you to be conscious of, a booty with an open leg cuts your leg.
Absolutely.
I like the booty.
Absolutely. Oh god,
Do you think
she actually said it.
Do you think
very excited
that
you changed your
Michelle and Santino are deliberately trying to go for opposite ends of the scale on this season? Because it seems like
I think so. They over and over they've been at odds with each other's opinions.
Look, you are gorgeous.
You're gorgeous. Thank you.
Because that's the difficulty. Michelle is a glamour queen, and so she loves anything that's dignified. Whereas Santino is about
couture and hue
couture
and
and art and crafting and being interesting and weird. And there is a conflict there.
Hair blends in for the top.
see, right there. It's like that look on Michelle's face was like, you're just deliberately saying something opposite to me.
You are filled with energy, are you?
Yes, God.
Thank you, Laganja. All right, Kelly Mantle.
Is that bacon on your chest? What is it?
They're flower petals.
I'm still getting bacon.
I think I was focusing more on the high fashion part of it.
Because nothing says high fashion like white polyester.
Ooh.
The shirt is horrible.
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 Yeah.
Say what you will about the
I'm sorry, but
I
it's
think
true.
It's very feminine, and I like that.
Aw.
Delano.
Diplomat.
Tell me about this
Mhm.
outfit.
Well,
Well, I puked, and I thought, oh no, I got 5 minutes, so...
Maid who got her prom done by, like, Heatherette when we first started. Didn't have a sewing machine. Just learning how to make something out of something.
I think you are so freaking cute.
Oh, thank you.
But it's pretty much fabric wrapped around your body with a belt.
I'm not
Yeah.
loving this outfit.
My god, she learns how gowns are made. She's cracked the code!
That one last look in the mirror before you hit the runway.
All right, next up, Vivacious.
I can always tell when a New Yorker walks the runway because we have that kind of ball walk, that Pepper LaBeija kind of.
Okay.
Yes, honey.
Be careful with the New York walk. If you twist at the wrong point, you can just shatter your spine.
You don't want to combine those two, you just don't.
It's usually used by women in DC comics.
It's just like you ran out of fabric.
Next up, Vin de la Creme.
Did you sew this?
I didn't. This is all just a hot glue and desperation from head to toe. I wanted the craftsmanship to go with the Golden Girls theme and look like it was made by old arthritic hands.
It's couture. It's like
Ben has such a mouth on her.
All right, Taylor, thank you very much.
So just everything about Ben de la Creme so far, it's just like, oh, so much.
Adore it. Totally adore it.
Jazz between us worlds.
So for a second there, I thought you said adore her, totally adore her.
No, it's like, no, I mean I adore Ben, not adore... Oh, damn it, no! This is why you don't name yourself after actual objects. This is like Final Fantasy's problem.
Well, not objects, but
True, actual words that exist.
before we
You can name yourself after it.
But
Yeah.
True.
was able to work the garment.
Let's talk about April. Carry on.
I think she's beautiful. The face, the body, and also the outfit I thought was really high fashion.
She hammered this challenge.
For me, I've never been a fan when drag queens use their own hair. And if they do use their own hair, it can't have a man's buzz cut back here.
I kind of thought it was kind of hot.
Because you want to fuck her.
It's true.
Yep.
Estranja.
A thing around her head, and then this Elizabethan collar, and then that schmata on the bottom.
It's cool to do basically one thing that is quite over the top and noticeable, like with
With their hair going into that collar.
Adora, it was the bow, which is quite over the top and noticeable. If you do two, you risk looking too busy and crazy.
Right. You know, when I see old footage
You know, with Vivacious, it was the raven, which is nice and noticeable. With Ben, it was the
I
headpiece.
could sit myself down and go, just be yourself. Alright, let's move on to Kelly Mantle.
Ordinarily, everything.
With her, it was her hair, which is a problem. Because that hair...
Bottom, it was off. That was a shake and go wig. The makeup was terrible.
She was very lackluster, but despite that fact, I do feel like there's something underneath.
I agree. You know, she's intelligent, she's funny, and she's a seasoned queen. Next up, Adore Delano.
Sorry,
Now,
Adore.
her outfit
I don't know
was
why I keep saying Adora.
I used to say Adore all the time.
that it thing.
No, but not even Adore. I'm playing Adora.
She is
Yeah, oh yeah, you're adding a letter.
She understands
Huh.
how to deliver a joke.
But it was just.
I think it's because Adore Delano, for me, naturally wants to say Adora Delano. I don't know, it's just something about the rhythm of the words.
Oh, that's a good point.
Well, she represents
Well,
really under
she's done something very clever there, is that she gets people talking about her name.
That's true.
her challenge.
Great for brand recognition.
I don't get that at all, but that walk was everything.
Like how Rue can make puns off of her name all the time.
Mhm.
In store.
All right, next up, Ben de la Creme.
I was so impressed with what she glued together.
I mean, that was snatched on her body. It was
Mhm.
fitted on her hips and her waist. It was like a couture gown.
It really was. You know, she has this character that she does.
She kind of has a 50s I Love Lucy comedic kind of vibe.
That personality can get old real quick.
We will have to see.
I made my decision.
But so far, I disagree.
My
Bring back my squirrels.
Welcome back, ladies. I've made some decisions. First, I will not be granting immunity this season.
Good, because it's a terrible mechanic.
Period. Make
I've seen it be abused by people.
Yeah, I'm just going to slide through, coast through this challenge.
Yeah, either to not give a crap,
You're safe.
or if it's a team challenge or pairs challenge,
Yeah.
take someone out.
Estranja,
Yeah.
Estranja.
Which happened in Project One Night once.
You're safe.
I love those nails.
Carry on.
Where the fuck are your nails?
Ben de la Creme. You
Give it to Ben, give it to Ben.
Cheesecake and left us gagging for more. Congratulations, you're the winner. Of
Hell yes!
Yeah. It's just no contest on this one for me.
Not at all.
Receive a custom jewel package from
The second time around,
Jewels.
I think after we've seen them a bit more, it works better, because the first time we watched this, we were quite underwhelmed.
Your runway
And
look
it's a difficult one. They did give...
little Downton shabby.
I think the problem is that there's
I'm sorry. but
one power player. I don't know. Vivacious is good too,
Adore
but
Delano.
difficult.
Your couture was a honey of a boo-boo. Vivacious. Your runway strut was pure vogue. But your outfit was vague.
I would love to see the behind the scenes of this, just to see like what happens when they go away. Is that the time when they do judging, or is it the time when they go, right, puns, people, we need puns, stat. I've got like 20 for Adore, but I need anything for Vivacious.
What was something that you said Rue does like 4 of any take?
Yeah, it's true. Sharon Needles has said that. Whoop, careful. Reaching over. There we go.
To impress me
For the sitting home.
from
We're
elimination.
big fans of the Queens outside of the show as well, and a lot of watch all the YouTube things we can find. Sharon Needles did a guest appearance on Cooking with Queens, which is a really fun cooking show with drag queens. It's hilarious. And she said the Ru takes 4 takes of anything. She takes it all in order to make sure there's a good take of it. Yay! It's that song that... No. Oh. So yeah, 4 takes. This song confuses me, because it's a perfectly fine song, but when people said that Born This Way sounds exactly like this, I don't understand. I genuinely don't get it. The beats... It sounds Madonna, Born This Way, definitely, but the beat is different. The tone is different. I don't see why this Madonna song specifically is what everyone says, well, this is what it is.
I think there's possibly a certain rhythm to certain parts of the song that you could take as familiar.
Maybe? Are they both 4 chords?
Probably.
Most things are.
Or more to her age group.
Oh.
Okay, there was similarity in the rhythm of the Ready or Not lyric bit. Okay, but otherwise, I'm mainly not sure.
I've made my decision.
But the thing is, everyone's inspired by something.
Yeah, this is why after that happened, I was still on the Geek Show at the time, and we did an episode about is there a problem with being overly inspired, and talked about how things like Darksiders is very clearly a rip-off. Well, not rip-off. It's very clearly taking heavy elements from Zelda and God of War, and is that a bad thing? And you know, it can be a bad thing, it can be a good thing, because people like what's familiar, but they also like creating something new. Whoa, her hair is getting worse over the course of the night. It's so wide.
I would say it's a shame. Yeah, don't wear bacon. Didn't really get a chance to know her. Didn't really get a chance to see what she could do, and first impressions aren't always the thing you can go off, because you've seen it in seasons where I've hated someone in the first episode.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, this person is terrible, and then over the time, I just realised, you know, it's part of the shtick, it's part of the act, it's the person's nervousness and things, and you just can't see that. So it's a shame you didn't get to see more of her, but at the same time, she was the weakest of the bunch.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I was willing to write a door off a little bit in this episode, but no, she keeps turning it out. She's definitely working for it.
Right, so we're skipping straight into episode 2.
And we will see you there.
Yeah.